were signs that someone had stayed here very recently.
But we can't confirm if it was Inaya or not. Let's take a look around first. Did you hear that?
I heard it too. Let's investigate.
Sounds like we're getting closer. The voice is coming from over there.
Yes, we're almost there. Stay back!
It's Inaya! She's being attacked by wild animals!
Inaya, don't be scared! We're coming to help! Here! All eyes on me!
There is no escape!
Thank you. There weren't so many big animals in this area before. Sorry.
Why did you leave by yourself? You really don't think we have a chance at winning the debate?
No. I just thought it would take too much effort. Everything happened because of me.
Yeah, everyone's working together towards a happier ending. No one should be singled out for blame.
It's all right if it's me. As long as the theater won't get demolished. You guys are the kindest people I've ever met.
Listen to me, Inaya. Even if you were the reason that all of this happened, no one would blame you. Mr. Zubair said that you're one of us, so that means we will protect you. No matter what happens, we'll stand as one.
Nilou, there will always be a victim. Whether it's me or the theater. You can't win a debate against the academia. Especially since your opponent will be my father. My father he's always wanted me to become an exceptional researcher. I tried my best to meet his expectations, but he still wasn't satisfied. Or rather, I'm no genius. But whenever he berated me, yeah.
So that's why you ran away from home?
At first, I thought the father would slowly come to terms with reality. For one exam, I earned the 3rd highest score. I thought that all my hard work had finally paid off. I even used the embroidery skills I learned I thought, even this daughter can make her father happy sometimes. Right?
I see. When we were embroidering your gift before, I didn't feel like you were new at it.
Yeah. Sorry for not bringing it up. I was tired of him yelling at me every day. But he was more angry than ever before once I'd given him my embroidery and told him, "You think you should be proud of 3rd place? Reflect on why you weren't." I forgot how long I'd cried for. I only remember they argued for such a long time. My father eventually stormed. I've completely given up. We're destined to never.
How horrible!
I don't think you can beat him in a debate. Because he doesn't even understand what kind of place a theater is. He can never understand the relationship performers have with their audience. He just wants everything to happen according to his wishes. What we cherish, our little place in this world.
It sounds like your past has had a huge impact on you.
I understand now, but when we were preparing for the debate, I heard something.
The most important thing about an experience is
everyone is free to appreciate art. No form of art is inherent. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the theater.
Art must first be appreciated by others to confer value.
The most important thing about an experience.
Miss Raykar has gone through a lot in her life, but although she ran into misfortune, it led her down a new path in life. She told me that the most important thing about an experience I can sympathize with your unhappiness at home, but after you ran away, those unhappy experiences allowed you to really cherish your bonds with everyone. Don't let your past suffering keep you from the new life that you...
Oh,
Let the past stay in the past.
when I ran away from home, But you're right. All I'm doing now is...
Maybe you'll disappoint him, but that doesn't matter. You have a new future waiting for you. Don't let go of the answer you've worked so...
That's right. If we put our heads together, there's bound to be a way.
You're right. I'm not trying to meet his expectations. I can't afford to lose anything more. We have to win. The debate will not only protect Zubair Theater, but also allow me to settle things with Father.
That's the spirit.
Let's go. I know him very well.
All right.
Well, I'm off to...
Okay. Looking forward to your good news. That should be everything. I'm not sure why, but I'm getting nervous again.
You were great, Nilou. You talk like that during the debate, and you...
Thanks for that, but I still feel like it'll be an uphill battle. I'm acting as everyone's Huh? What's left?
What a strange... Isn't a theater just a...
Wait. You're not asking what the theater does, but let me think. Hinaya really wants to win. She doesn't want to lose anything else Hinaya really wants to win. Everyone is free to appreciate art. No. Mr. Zubair has been meticulously managing the... Got it. When we were trying to find a way to save the theater, we heard many stories not of the theater, but of the people who... Zubair Theater is our reason for coming together. It connects us all in unique ways. In other words, it's like a bond.
A bond?
The theater provides money for Miss Raykar and her children, inspiration for Mr. Kasani, and enjoyment for the people of the Great Bazaar. It also gives Hinaya shelter from her family, and its story won't end here. In the future, many more people will come to and we'll all be there for them. Aside from the delivery of performances, isn't this another reason for Zubair Theater's continued existence?
Yeah, that makes sense. But Paimon doesn't see how this will help in the debate. Oh, gotcha! No matter how strong an opponent is, they'll have...
I feel like that's another prong in our attack.
Paimon also feels a lot more relief.
Sorry for the wait. I'm back. Things went a lot more smoothly than I expected. Why are you all smiling so much?
We realized...
We just finished our prep. We have to win.
Where do you want to go next?
In the blink of an eye, it's already debate time. did a lot of preparation.
Hello and welcome, everyone. I am Safwan, a scholar. I swear to judge both parties with the utmost wisdom and impartiality. I ask for both parties to stand. May the Dendro Archon also serve.
Since you so desperately demand, you may have misunderstood us from the outset and believe that the Academia, however, the truth is that the Academia wishes for every resident of therefore the works they consume should also we have failed to identify these qualities in the shows performed at Zubair Theater. In other words, instead of struggling against the Academia in pointless confrontations, Zubair Theater would not be today faced.
Aggressive from the get-go. He's really... Can Nilou stand her group?
Calm down, Nilou. First, carefully analyze what he said. He said that we were shut down not because the Academia looks down on the art. The theater carries everyone's feelings and serves as the bond that connects. Don't think that would make for a good...
The most important thing about an experience is how...
Don't think that would make for a... In your eyes, our shows can't meet the Academia's expectations. Shouldn't it be the audience who decides if a show is intellectual or enlightening? Why is someone from the Academia judging that? Also, I believe that there is no such thing as a wiser or more enlightening performance. Art doesn't discriminate, and it appeals to all.
Appreciation is but a primitive form of satisfaction, guidance, and in this stance holds performers to a higher standard and encourages the development of the arts. If all performances are simple-minded, require little effort to comprehend, and nurturing the populace's understanding requires a long and arduous process.
He changed the topic without batting an eye. If I remember correctly... No. Someone at our theater he was a famed artist, but he recognized that very few people could connect. I agree that art should be enlightening, but we can't pursue that goal by creating complicated works. If a work can't tap into an audience's personal experiences or feelings, then its contents may as well be a cast. What's the point of performing a show that its audience can't eat? That would only be forcing people to watch something they don't like.
You can only reach that conclusion from a place of ignorance.
In that case, before passing judgment, you should first become a better dancer than me.
You tell them, Nilou.
Looks like he's backed himself into a corner. As the party holding the burden of proof, Sharif has failed to provide sufficient support for his judgment of the... Likewise, the definition that Nilou put forth is but her personal opinion. Additionally, I must request that both parties exercise...
Keep it up, Nilou! You're doing great!
In that case, I shall speak of more concrete matters. The essence of this issue is that you have violated the law, so you must now pay the price for your transgression. This course of action is also completely procedurally sound. However, you have consciously ignored our warnings, or perhaps your compliance was purely superficial.
That is indeed so, according to the laws decreed by the Academia.
He started talking about procedural stuff. Mr. Zubair has already provided signed copies of all documentation related to our operation. Although the theater's performances don't align with the Academia's requests, the law doesn't say that demolition notices need to be provided in writing and made available to the public. Failing to follow these rules makes your stance procedurally unsound.
Yeah, that's right!
There are different ways to apply the rule. So long as this matter is discussed within the Academia...
Looking at the past 27 cases of similar nature, 90% of them support Sharif's claim and position. However, the demolition process in those cases was only started after discussion at the Academia. In other words...
That's more than...
Cease your futile resistance.
only won this point, right? You're right. Stay focused, Nilou.
Even if permission for demolition has yet to be obtained, it is a fact that your performances violated the act. Based on that fact, we can permanently revoke your right to perform in...
Under the current system, it is indeed possible to immediately revoke Zubair Theater.
That's a thing?
Rather than protecting Zubair Theater, I surmise that your true intention is to maintain your hold over your audience, and without them, Zubair Theater is nothing more than an and without its performances,
What you said isn't true at all.
Keep it cool, Nilou.
Right. I need to keep calm just a little more. No. Inaya really wants to win. No. Zubair Theater. No. No. Zubair Theater isn't simply a performance venue to us. Miss Raykar can't go on adventures anymore. Her son, Zorin, has already passed his theater exam. Mr. Kasani found a new way to look at art. Mr. Farhad and Mr. Hushang visit even when there isn't a show going on. Even Inaya wants to stay with us. And she's starting to look forward to a new future. Zubair Theater
Perhaps Zubair Theater has provided you with a multitude of positive emotions and experiences. However, the interpersonal relationships you speak of were established upon... Sheikh Zubair operates the theater for his livelihood. His employees work for their wages, and the relationships are merely a byproduct in this exchange of interests, when scholars collaborate to solve difficult problems. However, this collaboration ends after the reason...
He really doesn't think much of relationships. Paimon also thinks he did a lot of prep.
Sharif's argument is currently the more persuasive. The continuance of the interpersonal relationships Nilou spoke of remain. The academia has made significant academic contributions in no small...
Oh no, what should we do? Things are going in the... A setup? So Nilou's got...
Good. He said what he said. But... is this really the best thing to do? She already agreed to this. Mr. Sharif believes that interpersonal relationships are a byproduct of working towards a goal. Then, if someone has failed to live up to his expectations...
If someone has failed to live up to your expectations and ran away from home.
Inaya...
Sorry, Nilou. As expected, I should be the one to say it. If in your eyes, the purpose of my existence is to become your academic successor, by your logic...
Members of the audience who do not belong to either debate party.
Let her speak. What she does not say, Nilou will.
No matter how many disagreements we've had, the truth is that you are still my father. You're so immersed in your own world.
Yeah. You can watch a dance anywhere, but there's only one Zoop.
I'm almost starting to feel sorry for this guy, what with the—
Order! Order! Members of the audience, do not interrupt debate.
I confess that this is the final argument we had prepared. Disown me, and you will win the debate. But before that, Father, I've been doing some soul searching. I kept trying to earn your approval. That is to say, I was exerting pressure on you, but by doing that, I won't force my expectations upon you anymore. I will move on from my family troubles, but if you dare to harm this place...
This is not the time to space out, Sharif. The debate is still underway.
You already consider them to be your friends.
You should be asking us that question.
Of course we are! Miss Inaya is a really good friend.
It was a bit of a process, but we won her over.
Make no mistake. All those who come to Zubair Theater become one of us. We will always be with her.
Such puerile simplicity. However, it is surprisingly a relief.
Wait, what are you... never mind.
They left?
Does that mean
We won?
Nilou, you're amazing!
I relaxed for a moment, and it looks like he still has a
Terrific work, Nilou and Anaya.
Didn't know you could get so fierce.
This really took a lot out of me, though.
both Miss Nilou and Miss In? Should we throw us?
Oh, it's you. Yes, I feel a lot better. I don't think I could repeat what I did a second. Yes, and it's all thanks to you. Then I'll have to tell you about my teacher who Mr. Zubair had met. Mr. Zubair opened his theater when I was still a child. There was a beautiful dancer, and I thought to myself, but later on, she would actually smile down. Yeah, it is a beautiful thing born from our life experience. In other words, any place where people can effortlessly begin a dance. Well, she wasn't looking for flowers and applause. All she wanted was to see her right. The same as what Mr. Kasab. I was completely moved by what she had said, so I started taking dance lessons from her. Before she retired, she told me, "For as long as you live." This is why Mr. Zubair and I never intended to listen to the academia, even though it ended up causing everyone. Although, yeah, even though she has already decided to stop fighting with her before he left, he probably has a lot of things he wants to say. But I still hope that you and Paimon are more than welcome to keep attending our shows. Who knows? Next time.
Are you still worried about Inaya? Let's be sure.
Everyone, I'd like to introduce you to our newest.
Hello, everyone.
She'll be dancing for us from now on.
Inaya's taken her place on the stage! When you stop and think about it, happy endings like this sure aren't Nilou's efforts, everyone's wisdom, Inaya's determination. Huh? What do you mean by that? You do have the whole demolition thing was good. If he really wanted to be ruthless, he could have done some real. Oh well, it's not like we can understand how people like him think. Huh? Wait, look who the cat dragged in. Isn't that Inaya's father?
Oh, it's you two. I don't have much to do today, so I...
Are you looking?
No, I am simply here to watch a performance. There is no need to trouble her. Well, I was for a time. My loss at the debate caused quite the loss of face for the academia, so I used this opportunity to suggest that my superiors temporarily suspend me from duty.
Suspended from duty?
Yes, I am temporarily unemployed. However, I now have an abundance of time. I admit that I do not understand the magic I still cannot forget that young lady's perseverance. Inaya would almost... There are no parents who do not worry about their children. Never mind. I do not have the right to...
You're already here, so you...
No, that is not necessary. Do not tell her that I was here.
Come on. Who knows if you'll get a chance like this again? But...
Huh?
You said you were going to make peace with your past. Show your father how much you've grown. Don't be nervous. Everyone at Zubair Theater has your back. Hey, let's go somewhere else. We should give them some space.
You sure they'll be okay?
I don't know, but I think we should have faith in them.
Yes, Inaya. I have something for you. I'm still learning. It's hardly a masterpiece, but it's yours, if you'll take it.
Huh?
You don't have to take it. It's fine. Never mind.
Let's have a heart-to-heart. Father.
Like father, like daughter. They're both so awkward with their...
Yeah. She probably would have snuck...
Do you think they'll be able to...
I'm not sure. A complete reconciliation may also not be the best thing for them right now. All those years of arguments and misunderstanding, but no matter what, all I wish for them is to be able to one day tap into the warmth of that. Oh, by the way, everyone's really... So, we made you a little something.
Isn't this... Whoa!
We've also... Mr. Zubair and Mr. Kasani took charge of the design. Miss Rekha and Miss Not, as adventurers, you two will doubtlessly travel to many more... That's why we hope that your time at Zubair Theater will become a fond memory of your journey.
We'll come back and watch you dance whenever we get...
You're welcome. And there's no need to be so polite. Come on, take it. This is the story of you and me. It's a tale that I'll never, ever forget.